All right, what is up, everybody? I don't even know what episode this is, to be quite honest with you. We've taken a break. We've got a lot of stuff going on, but we're here with Wing Kyng. The Wing Kyng has returned. It's been a
Man,
little over a year, man. How you been?
man, great, man.
Dude, I'm
Great.
excited. I'm excited to get this you know, uh reunion back because bro, you've grown a lot, we've grown a lot. Tell me a little bit about what's going on for you now cuz you got big news.
Oh yeah, man. New location. Finally got the brick and mortar. It's opening Tuesday, so like 2 days away.
Is that the 4th or the 5th?
It's May the 2nd.
Second.
Yeah.
Sorry.
May the 4th, my 2 year anniversary.
2 years
Two
on the 4th?
years being legal, fully operating.
Are you I remember you hinting something on it for your year. Are you gonna kind of like combine your grand opening with the 2 years? Because I remember you saying something you wanted to do something special, or
Man, I want to, but honestly, man, I'm just
you just try and get in there.
yeah, just get
You
in
just try
there,
and get in
man.
there.
Just
Oh, I can
flip
relate
the
to that,
switch.
man. So what are some of the things that you had to change or like you had to do to finalize like getting to your new place?
Just honestly, man, just the dedication. I added in boneless because like
Yeah.
it'd be a little hard to sustain
Have you
without.
already had boneless for a little bit?
I trial and error, hit and miss, but
So you say hit and miss. Was it a hit and miss? Like sometimes it would hit, sometimes it wouldn't. Because
yeah,
I
it was
remember.
it was more so me, man. Storage at the last place
Oh,
played a huge factor,
yeah.
and then if I had it, if I didn't have it, yeah. Now we got the storage, we got the fryers, so we're gonna add that full time.
That's one thing that's gotta suck about not that your last location was bad at all, but that's probably one of the things that sucked. I remember seeing videos of you throwing away boxes of
Oh
chicken.
yeah.
Oh, dude, every time you posted something like that, I'd be like, "Man, I feel for him." But that's one of the things about keeping
Yeah.
everything fresh.
Yeah, you gotta stay fresh,
Yeah.
man. That don't use no freezer. Everybody used to always, man, you freeze it, it'll be good. We don't ever want to freeze
Nope.
it.
So what's that process like? Like how busy are you just on ordering food? Like, do you got trucks every day? Like how?
I mean, right now, I'll just go to the store every day. Like
Yeah,
literally go out to the store every morning or order online overnight.
yeah, and then they just got it ready for you.
Yeah, they'd be ready in the morning.
So, like I said, I know you said that you're just trying to get there, but what are some things that you want to do when you get there? Like, because you're gonna have your own place, man. Now you really got a place that you can call only yours. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
man. Definitely want to give back. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm a giver. So we're gonna give back and we're gonna add the boneless. Eventually we're gonna grow the menu, you know, try to find a local drink or something.
Yeah. Oh, you got to have some L8s in there. Oh, I love me some
Man,
L8.
I would love to have it. We'll see how,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. I think you can definitely get that, make
that
that
we
happen. So it's been like I said, a year and how many months since we had him on first? A year and maybe 2 months.
yeah.
Yeah, February, March. What are some things that have changed for you in the past year and a half, or you know?
Personally a lot. Just business or with Wing King,
Yeah,
nothing really, man. We did add in a new flavor, the General.
the
Just
general.
yeah, the General. Shout out to Lafayette,
Yep, I'm a general.
So
What's that one?
it's my Asian zine.
Asian zing.
Yeah.
The general got the Asian zing. There you go. But you said for you personally, a lot has changed. What's changed for you?
Oh man, we ain't gonna get into it on this.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, bro, I'm like I said, I'm excited to have you back, man. I appreciate you coming out. It's been a little over a year. Where do you plan on taking this shop? Like what are some things you want to do something special on the inside? Or do you like you want to
Oh
have a big like I'm thinking you could do like a mural or something. That'd be super
man,
sick.
I want a mural, but I mean it's Wing King, and
Yeah.
emphasis on Kentucky sports. So ideally, I have all the jerseys around the wall.
Oh, that'd be sick.
That. I
Like
think
the
that's
UK
sick.
people in the NBA?
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be fire.
yeah. Well, the college, I like the locals.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
NBA's is great too, but I like the Dane, the Kale, young Damian
Oh,
Green.
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll be sick. And you can have them like sign, like put them up in the what are they called? Shadow boxes?
yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. That'd be super sick. I'm excited to see the inside of it, bro. I'm excited on Tuesday. So I did want to ask you, what is a little bit can you explain to the people that are watching a little bit about your daily operations, like what it's like running a shop?
Oh, it's Man, I wake up, first thing I do is go to the store, then get back to the shop, do my daily prep, and do that grind for 9 hours.
Yep.
Then you clean up, then you place in the order, go home,
And start over
repeat the
again.
cycle.
There you go. There you go. I is it becoming easier or harder now that you've got 2 years under your belt, you're about to have 2 years. Is it easier to is the process becoming easier because you've done it for so long, or is it becoming more like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it's a little both, man. Like
Bittersweet kind of thing?
mentally, you like, man, when is it gonna come? When's it gonna come?
Yeah.
But I love to like I said, whether it was Raising Cane's or Buffalo Wild Wings, I
Yeah.
just happened to start Wing Kyng.
Dude, there's a saying, or I'm sure you've heard it, but it's not the sometimes it's you don't think of it like this while you're going through it, but sometimes it's hard to understand. It's not the destination, it's the journey getting there.
It's the
You know what I'm
journey.
saying? And if you can tell yourself that going through the journey, it makes it a lot easier,
Oh yeah, man. I listen to Nipsey, bro. Still, like he been dead 4 years, but
which is
it's a
crazy,
marathon, man.
dude. It's so crazy to you can still feel the impact of a lot of people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? A lot
music's
of
forever, and it's spiritual.
yes, very
So,
spiritual, bro. Music, I when I was younger, we won't go too much into it, but when I was younger, the first rapper that I ever died and was like, damn, it actually kind of fucked me up was X.
yeah,
And as a young kid, you don't I don't know, death is weird anyway, but it being somebody famous and then it makes you feel some type of way, it's
yeah,
strange. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
That
no, it's weird, but it's good to take inspiration, always go back, and it's good to be able to have something that you can go back and look at to motivate you. You know what
oh
I'm saying?
yeah,
And you know that that can motivate you. Nipsey said a lot of stuff, bro. There's so many videos of him speaking motivationally or giving people game. You know, there's so much different stuff.
Uber.
Uber.
Yeah.
Let me get this. All right.
Oh, you good, bro? I
Oh no,
just
yeah. I was just gonna give you a second.
I forgot to shut it off.
You throw out there for the people that are gonna be coming to it because I know it's a big thing, man.
It
It's a big
is,
thing.
man. Really, just personal expectations. We gonna start out with the same 12 to 9. Eventually, I would like to be 12 to 12, then hit that 7 days a week.
Ooh, 12 to 12.
And
Oh, something I wanted to ask you. So with you having the new shop, do you plan on having more employees?
oh, of course,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm started out. I got 3 teenagers and somebody to help me out during the day.
There you go.
Eventually, like I said, hire somebody else. That way, they can close up shop. Or,
Yeah,
you know,
you'll be able to tackle that 12 to 12 within the
yeah,
first year, I think.
yeah. I'm trying to do it within the first month.
Oh yeah.
Then August roll around. Try to be open 7 days for football.
So you just have to find somebody to be a shift leader almost kind of
Yeah,
deal.
just cover like 3 hours, so I ain't working 16-hour
Yeah,
days.
fuck, man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be a long one. How early do you have to get there to prep?
Oh man, I try to get there at no later than 10:30.
10:30, and then you
Yeah,
open
or 12.
at 12, so you gotta get quick.
Yeah,
And well, like you said, you gotta go to the shop
go
to
to
get
the store.
yeah,
So yeah, I leave the house most mornings like 9 o'clock.
like 9. Do you ever on the back end, getting the food and stuff, do you ever plan on finding that somebody that can deliver it to your
Yeah, so I plan on having deliveries at the new spot,
Mhm.
but I mean I still kind of limited refrigeration.
Yeah.
Like I went from being able to carry 6 a day, now I could do 16.
Oh shit.
So yeah, it's just hard to plan that out with the
Yeah.
truck because they
Right.
only, but we'll figure that out.
Yeah. Well, I think like you said, after your first month, you'll have a good idea of how things are gonna go. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm excited to see, and I'll probably shoot you a text. I just want to ask you personally, like, if the first week meets expectations, or how crazy it's gonna feel. Because I'm sure after your opening day, it's gonna the opening day is gonna go by like that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You're gonna it's gonna be 10 at night, and you're gonna be like, oh shit.
Where the time
Yeah,
go?
exactly. No, I was gonna say this. You should definitely have somebody document it, the whole thing. Maybe not every second, but you should definitely have somebody come with you and get some footage, and because that's not only for yourself, but um as planned, if you continue to I just butchered that. If you want to continue to have Wing Kings here forever in Kentucky, it'll be good. Like it's legendary. Your
Yeah,
first brick and
yeah,
mortar, you know what I'm saying? And that'll be like we talked about Tally Ho on the first episode. Imagine going back and being able to see the first Tally Ho.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like be able to see what a day in the life or a day was like there. In the let's say it was the 60s, like have a video of somebody in the 60s, like at Tally Ho. But
Yeah,
now instead in 20 years you'll have a video of Wing King in 2023.
we definitely gonna make that happen.
Yeah, that'll be super sick. Shit, the news might even get a hold of that one.
Yeah.
But no, so uh I was gonna try to think. Is there anything else about the new place?
uh, man, we got seating.
Yeah. Oh
We
yeah,
got
seating. Y'all
seating,
can go
man.
in and sit
So
now.
yeah, you can pull up, sit down.
There you go.
No more having to eat in your car.
That'll be a big thing, bro.
Yeah, I
That'll be a
had
big
somebody
thing.
come in earlier. Yeah.
Do you plan on like doing music? You plan like how do you want the vibe to go? How do you want
Man, I
the
don't know, man. Like, I'm very chill,
Yeah.
man. But and I don't. We'll see. We'll play it out. There's a bar like 2 doors down from me.
Oh, so kind of
Yeah,
gonna play your spot
yeah.
too. Yeah, no, I understand that.
Might keep a little.
Yeah. But no, so we'll transition from there. What is some advice now that you've got 2 years in your belt? What are some things that you could tell like a young entrepreneur, a young guy in Lexington or anywhere about opening up a small like a food shop? A food, not only food, but like some of the steps that you have to take to be able to, start.
Oh man, first go through the local health department, get your licenses, all that good stuff. But I don't know. I feel like you just don't get into food. Like
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying.
You gradually.
Food is a passion.
Yeah.
Like so, if you're passionate about cooking and you feel like you have a product, just go to the health department, get your licenses, give it a shot.
Yeah. What how hard was it for you to get into the bagel? Like from when you were in your apartment. We'll get into the very beginning of the story for the people that haven't heard the first episode or know much about Wing King. We'll get into that a little bit later. But how hard was it for you to go from your apartment to, figuring out how to manage even a ghost kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, from the apartment to the bagel shop, it was pretty like smooth. Cookers go cook
Yeah.
whatever you
No,
have.
exactly.
But honestly, it was the lack of knowledge. Like I had
Yeah.
no idea what a ghost kitchen or incubator kitchen, whatever they want to call it.
Right.
I had no idea what that was. So as soon as I found out about it, I
Yeah.
reached out
Yeah.
and like within a month, I was
You
on
were
it.
making it happen.
Yeah.
So, do you think the transition from your house to the bagel shop will be easier or less hard than the transition from the bagel shop to your new shop?
Oh, it's gonna definitely gonna be easier. This is about to be crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be wild.
Like it's a lot of long days now, man. So you got to
Well,
think.
but now you've got help though, man.
Yeah, I got help,
Yeah.
but in the times when call-ins is at all time high.
Oh, fuck. Don't start saying that. Well, as a
the
business
reality,
owner,
man.
yeah.
And that's the biggest part too is like how to pass that torch to be open 7 days, 12
Right.
hours a week.
Well, I mean, bro, at the same time, you gotta. I'm sure it's a little bit hard to trust somebody. I mean, this is your baby. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Now you've been 2 years in at the head of it all. You know what I'm saying? And you're eventually gonna have to give somebody that
Oh, yeah.
trust to be able to.
Yeah, my thing is manage systems, manage people. So as long as I get the system in place, I believe anybody can be able to do it.
Right.
I just gotta get in there first few days, get my systems in place.
Yeah.
I can be copycat. Yeah.
Well, good structure will triumph any of the. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Good structure can help in so many different ways.
Good structure is critical.
Oh, dude. On that topic, what are some things that have been really hard for you at the bagel shop? And what are some things that you're kind of contemplate like going into having this new shop? What are some things that you're kind of expecting to be difficult?
Honestly, man, I don't really expect no difficulties.
No?
I feel like it's
Wing King's
it's
the king for a reason. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
it has to flow. Like
Yeah.
it's been like 2 years, and even during the roughest patch when we didn't
Yeah.
really know and the numbers didn't make sense, we still figured it out.
Yeah.
And it was never hard. Just
It just trial and error.
trial and error,
Yeah.
man. And it's critical, we don't take losses, we learn lessons. So,
Yes. So what are some realistic goals for like your business going from this new shop, and then like where could you maybe want to take it after this place? Because we talked about in our first episode with Wing Kyng, he literally talked about opening up a shop, and now we're here. So from your shop, what do you want to do next?
Man, I don't know if you remember, but in that last episode, I told you about the orange building on Southland.
Yes,
Yeah, I still want
you want
that.
that
So,
one.
5-year goal then. So we
Yeah,
got 4 years left. So with that being said, the first year's profits we'll put back into it. I feel like I should have 2 more Wing Kings built within the first year.
really.
I mean, that's just me. I
That's what
don't
you
I
want.
don't know
Yeah,
what I don't know on the other side of opening that new door, but
right.
why not? I feel
So
like
so you'll have this and actually real quick for everybody watching, do you want to tell the location and everything of the new shop? Or
yeah, it's 101 West Loudon, Suite 110, or the Juliet Market, Gray Line Station.
are you excited to be in that atmosphere? Because
Oh
it's going to be
man,
completely different for you now.
I am. It's like 5 minutes from home.
Yeah.
I graduated from Arlington Elementary. You know
Oh,
what
you're
I'm
right
saying?
there.
So it's like,
Oh,
and that
dude, that's like
market is
actually like a dream
thriving.
come true.
It, it is.
Yeah, that's fucking sick, bro. That's
It
awesome.
is. Dirtboat Classics, 5 minutes the other way.
Yeah.
So
You're literally in your home turf. Uh, it's gonna be so different for you though, because like you're used to being in the back of Southland Drive. Southland Drive is pretty busy, but it's like it's pretty chill. It's not too crazy.
yeah,
It can get crazy, but it's not too crazy. Now you're gonna be in a spot where it's all well, like when it's open, everything's a go go go,
oh
and
yeah,
there's so many people like even other businesses coming and going out of there. There's a lot going on in the market.
it is.
Yeah, are you excited
It,
for that?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Friday night block party. I think the first block party is that first Friday that I opened, May the 5th.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be crazy.
Yes.
You should, dude. You should. Oh, you said the bar is two down. I was gonna say you should
Yeah.
definitely throw up some music, dude. I'm excited to go in there.
Yeah.
I've seen videos of it, but
Yeah, and I think the bar, that crowd,
mhm.
that's gonna help me stay open
Oh, for
until
sure.
midnight.
Yeah, that opening till midnight. That in Lexington, that's one of the things that I think will help you strive. Actually,
Oh
is
yeah,
there's not much good things that aren't franchises that are open late. You know
it's
what I'm saying?
not like
If you want food past 12 or at 12, 11 o'clock,
doing food after 10 is
it's franchise,
yeah, like
McDonald's, Cookout, something like
I
that.
leave the shop at 9:30. All I get is taco truck.
No, or yeah, taco truck. That's about the only home thing. But yeah, dude, I think you being open till 12, that'll be sick. That'll be sick. You'll get a lot of business, especially from all the people over here in this area. Now that you're kind of going,
Oh yeah,
like you,
I tell everybody it's 5 minutes the other way.
yeah, it's not too bad at all.
No.
It's not too bad of a difference. But it's cool because you came from the north side, moved to Southland, got a big group of people from Southland area. All dude, I don't know. When he went into Southland Bagel, we talked about it last episode. When he first went into the Southland Bagel, it was kind of crazy because everybody in the city was winking, 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 posting it.
Yeah,
Dude, your shit blew up. Your
it
shit
did,
blew up.
man. And shout out to social media, man.
Yeah.
KY Smokes,
Yeah.
Big Dog Anthony, bro. Like, can't thank him enough.
He posted it
Uh,
and it went
he
stupid.
posted it, dude. I literally seen him every day
Yeah.
for the first week and a half. Like, and then if I didn't see him, how'd
It
you
was
hear about
people,
it?
yeah.
KY Smokes, KY Smokes, KY Smokes. I'm like,
Well,
yeah,
we touched on it in the first episode, but I mean, bro, good food, the word travels. And we talked about this a little bit on the before we started the episode. We there's a sauce that you tried 7 years ago and you remember it.
oh yeah,
There's a place in Oklahoma that I eat at, or I ate at, and I remember it, and it was like 10 years ago. There's a place in Gatlinburg that he ate at years ago. It's like good food. It just, I don't know, man. Something
sticks
about
with you,
it.
bro.
Yeah. It's soulful. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like you literally just, I don't know, bro. Good food is amazing. But no, so we'll go back just a little bit. Do you have any advice for small entrepreneurs or people that are trying to open up small businesses, or not businesses, but small restaurants trying to get into the food game?
man. Honestly, don't quit.
Just attack it.
Like, attack it at a degree. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you really follow me, bro, I'm very inconsistent. Not as far as the product, but the
Mhm.
scheduling. Like a lot of people,
Well, I think it's hard, bro. I mean, you're by yourself. I mean,
yeah,
and dealing with what like the limitations that you had being in South and Bagel, and then being on yourself or everything being on you. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard.
yeah. I
But
mean, but that's what I signed up for. So
No,
but
exactly,
I hold
exactly.
my self to a higher standard. Like I feel like why ain't I open as long as McDonald's, even
Yeah,
though it's only one of me, but that's what the people expect, right?
yeah. But see, let me ask you this: if you were to sacrifice your time, does that like do you take a hit on quality? You know what I'm saying? That those are the things that you kind of have to like think about.
That's why when I'm not there, I'm not
You know what
there.
I'm
You
saying? I
know what
mean,
I'm saying?
obviously there's other things that play a factor into both sides of that, but like, yeah, man, if you decided to stay there 16 hours every day, dude, I'm sure those last 4 hours you'd be like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? The quality you don't want to drop quality just because you're trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Just
I feel you.
there's two sides to it. There's two
Yeah,
sides to it. You want
you
to be
got to have a
open.
life outside of
Yeah, exactly. You also want to have a life. I mean, you have to sleep. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Unfortunately, man, we all got to fucking sleep. I swear, we'd be able to get so much more done, but you know how it goes, man. You know how it goes. All right. So, what are some of the hardships of owning a food business? Some of the hardest things that you've had to like deal with.
Just management time, man.
Time
Like,
management.
yeah, like I got a my son, he'll be one in like 2 weeks, 2 weeks from Thursday. So he'll be one. So I got a 1 year old, 9 year old, 13 year old, and baby Wing Kyng. So
Having to do everything.
it's like,
Are you you don't plan on keeping Southland, do you?
man, not
No.
nah, I can't do it. I
No.
would love to though.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to leave Southland, bro. Like
Well, it's kind of got sentimental
it
feeling.
does, bro.
Yeah.
Like, like I said, it's a 6 year process.
Yeah.
So for the first 4 years, it was social media, word of mouth. I got 6 brothers and sisters, so it's like friend over friend.
Right.
But Southland, it was like complete strangers coming and
It was the
checking you
first
out.
time you were like hearing people be like, "Oh, Wing Kyng, Wing Kyng." Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like it holds a special place. Like that's
No,
when
it always
I
will.
knew it worked when it worked in Southland.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's such a good point. Yeah, yeah. Now you're going over there. I I had a question. I don't remember exactly what I was gonna say, but I kind of know ballpark. You want to open up two more in the first year, right? You want to get the orange one. Where are some places that you think your business would thrive?
Honestly, man, I want to hit the side counties.
The side
Like,
counties?
yeah, Lexington's a great market. I don't want to say nothing wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Lexington's a great market, but I feel like nobody cares about the Nicholasvilles, the Paris, the Cynthiana.
So you want to give them the opportunity to try your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And it's like this is all our stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, it's Kentucky. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Let me ask you this. So realistically, how feasible is it to have like a crazy amount of shops? Like how difficult is it to go from one to three or three to five? You know what I'm saying? Like obviously financially there's limitations for any business, but like just when it comes to quality, because as you grow as a business owner, you're not going to be able to touch all the food. You're
yeah,
not going to be able to be there. You're not going to be able to,
that's the scariest
watch
part,
over it.
man.
So like if you have 10 shops, you got to make sure that they withhold or uphold the Wing Kyng name, because
Yeah.
if they don't, then that tarnishes the name.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
but it comes down. I think, like I said, it's managing systems and managing people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you got your systems in place, it takes XYZ to produce XYZ.
Right.
You can tell that to anybody. You treat the people correctly, they're gonna love you in return.
Well, yeah, I think customer service is
Yeah. So
always number one.
I think that's one, like, you still have to be Wing King
Yeah.
and manage the systems, manage the people, the quality is gonna stay there. And hopefully my staff will be just like me.
His staff will be. His staff will be. I like how you corrected yourself.
Yeah.
Do you do that a lot? Do you have to like, or do you like? I don't want to say pep talk, but kind of like do you pep talk yourself a lot? Because I do that
I do,
sometimes.
man. I do. And power of the tongue is real.
Oh yeah,
I heard somebody, like once you tell your brain something negative, you got 10,000 things up here working to make that. So
dude. I think one of the worst things, and it's so hard because like I feel like you're kind of the same way. When I'm like alone, for the most part, I can be pretty like tunnel vision. But it's like outside things sometimes like knock me off my pivot or
yeah.
like, just throw me off a little bit. Like you said, then that one bad thought or that one bad thing, it like, it messes up your day, or, it makes you think of some shit you don't want to think about or
Right.
something like that. You know what I'm saying? But then it's good to pep talk yourself, because I know you've heard that saying, this like, however many seconds are in the day, you're gonna let a 10-second conversation fuck up the rest of
That's a
those
fact.
minutes. And like hearing it when you're not in like a weird situation, it's like, yes, 100%. But when it happens, it's like, fuck. You know what I mean, bro? It's just like the most annoying thing ever.
But it's crazy how, like, you know, when you remind yourself that,
Yeah,
how
exactly.
instantly that switch just changes. Like,
Do you okay, and I'm just asking you this personally. Do you think it's better? Because I've heard both sides of this. Do you think it's better to kind of like tunnel vision, fuck the problems, or do you think it's better to like, kind of worry about obviously you got to worry about your problems. I'm not saying you can like not face your problems, but like the stuff that kind of you can do that too, is it better to just like throw it away or just like deal with it?
I say, fuck the problems. Let's focus on the solution.
Yeah, 100%.
So, like, whatever the problem is, we made that mistake.
Yeah,
We go fix it. How we gonna fix it?
right.
So it's the solution.
So instead of just sitting there dwelling on it, just attack the solution.
Attack the
Attack the
solution.
next step. That's perfect. I love that. That's the best way to do it, right?
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
just,
sit there and think about the past.
yeah. I mean, you can't fix it, so just attack the solution.
So before you got into the wing business, how much did you know about business in general?
Nothing,
Nothing. So
nothing.
you had to learn everything by yourself. What are some of your biggest inspirations? What are some of the things that have taught you the most other than like trial and error, like you're doing it yourself? Like if you've read any books or you've talked to any people, heard people speak, like what are some of your biggest
I just,
takeaways?
uh, yeah, surround yourself with great people, man. My brother, he runs Nazi Clothing, so that's the first like business guy that I knew hands on.
Right.
Life's journey. I went to school with him. He's family. So I seen him from afar, but like
Yeah.
my brother was hands on. Nipsey was the motivator. Then when I got to the bagel shop, Tim had asked me my P&L like 4 months in. I had no idea what the hell he was talking
Yeah.
about. You could tell by the expression on my face.
You're
So
like,
yeah, he just almost every Monday seemed like we meet up,
yeah.
go over some shit, and he give me some game. Earn Your Leisure on YouTube.
What's important, and sometimes I have a problem with this. He always gets on my ass about it, but it's important to use your ears. It's
Yeah,
always important to listen a lot. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a spot where like you need to be listening.
I was about to say, listen to people who's been through it.
Yes,
You
yes.
know,
Listen to people that have been in the spot that you're trying to go, or listen to the
facts.
people that have gone through the exact thing that you're trying to go through. You know what I mean? I think that's a big thing that some people, like I said, I have that problem sometimes. Because being a young man, bro, you got dreams and shit. You feel like you know shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You get excited. You're like, yeah, man, I know what I'm doing. Blah blah
Oh,
blah. And then, but it seems like every time life finds a way to fucking kick you back,
it
bro.
does. And
Every
that
single
that just
time.
comes from, I don't like to say arrogant, but
Yeah.
sometimes you forget that your shit stinks.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Well, yeah, 100%.
and
100%.
that's what that's for.
I think there's a great balance of both though, because I think especially like in business in anything that you're trying to excel at, it's good to have that like winner's mentality.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm gonna attack it, bro. I'm better. Like, but I don't even think it's an arrogant thing always, because you have to tell
Yeah,
yourself those
that's why I
things.
say, like, I don't like to say the term arrogance, but I don't know a
Yeah,
different
yeah,
word for it at the moment. But like, some people go through so much to get to where they're at,
yeah.
so they deserve to feel that way. You see
100%.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
don't like
yeah.
to say somebody's arrogant just because they
Well,
forget they shit do stink. But
I mean, there's two sides to it though. Like I said, I think life will always find a way to kick you back down, but there is a big part of you just have to like not think you're better than people, but it's like, bro, it's not easy. Like
it's
like
not.
like
It's not.
excelling in something, dude. There's so many people. There's millions of people in the U.S. And for you as an individual to bring yourself above certain things, or I mean limitations in general, like financially with people that you're surrounded by, like the environment that you're in, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
yeah.
you gotta bring yourself above all that to try to excel out of the situation
And
you're
like I
in.
said, that's why, like I said, I can't call it arrogance because
Yeah.
I mean sometimes I forget my shit don't stink. Like
Yeah.
like I said, I started with $150. I took every phone call, every DoorDash, every Uber, the best wings in the city. Some people say the state. Some people say the best they've ever had.
Yeah.
Started with $150. Half a million wings later, I finally made shit happen. I
Half
don't
a
pop
million
my
wings.
shit, but if I did, the next person would be like, "Oh man, he's
Right.
you know what I'm saying?"
Right.
But It's like, you see what I had to go through to get to this?
Yeah. How important for you is it to, because that's actually one thing about you. I mean, we've never been in a situation where it'd be otherwise anyway, but like, I've never once seen you not smile. Like
Oh,
you're always upbeat, bro. You're always like every time I walked into the bagel, bro, you're always like I said, you're always upbeat, bro.
I'm
How
blessed, bro.
important is that
Like,
to as a business owner and just like not only a business owner as a person? You know what I'm
just
saying?
you gotta remember, man. Like I said, man, when you come from nothing, like the dirt, bro. Like I lost 4 people last year, from February till October.
That's crazy because
Yeah.
you don't even think of Lexington like that.
No,
Like
it was just
normally people don't.
normal people like
Yeah.
aunts and uncles,
Yeah.
people that close.
Yeah.
I got a friend, he's on his way out. I got a brother on his way in. I got one of my best friends, he had the world in his hands, got hit with some disability shit. So you can lose it all that quick.
Yeah, man, it's important to stay humble. It's very
Stay
important
humble
to
and
stay
keep
humble.
smiling because I'm doing what I love and people love what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
how could you not smile?
Well, I think also some people I don't know. I feel like there's a weird stigma around this, but it feels good to make people happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like some people call that selfish that you make people happy to make you happy, but at the same time, isn't it like a double fucking win?
It is.
It's like a double win. Like you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I talk shit too. I think everybody does, but some people always got something to say, bro. People always got something to say. People always got some type of shit to talk, bro. But yeah, make people happy, bro. Always give a
And
smile.
food is like the love language, man.
Yes. You said it on the first podcast, food is just something that brings people together, especially good food.
It's facts.
Good food brings people together. 100%. So, have you ever had any weird things happen like at the shop? Have you ever had any like weird customers and any weird like anything strange happen?
Man, I had somebody tell me they love me, but
Because your food?
yeah, like bro, I seen you twice. He's like, love you, bro. I'm like, all right, man. Love you too, big dog.
But it wasn't like, oh, I love you, man. He was like, I love you.
Like, yeah, he's like, I love you, bro. Like,
Oh, you do, bro. I'm glad you got your wings.
he slid that one in there.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious. So you did just mention a little bit about it. You said you started with $150 to now, or you had $150 when you started to now. What are some of the biggest like takeaways from starting with nothing?
Man, just put it all back in there.
Put it all back in.
Nipsey, Nipsey's a huge influence. All money in.
Yeah.
We're gonna pay the bills and everything else. We gotta put back
into it. What this is a kind of weird question because I know you're probably not even thinking about it right now. But I'm trying to foreshadow. In 5 years, your 5-year goal after you got so many locations, what's one of the first things that you want to get yourself or your family? Obviously, like a house and stuff,
Yeah,
but like what,
house,
like
man.
something that you shouldn't buy. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's
Oh.
got one thing that they like, they don't need, but they want.
Oh no, I want a yacht party at 40. Outside of that, like nothing.
You're just chilling.
I'm chilling.
You need to
man.
get you a little yacht master.
A watch?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, my dad, we don't do jewelry.
Oh, you don't? Why not?
Just that my dad, he never did jewelry or cologne, bro.
Really?
It's for real.
See, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that.
It ain't.
Yeah, there's nothing
I
wrong
be
with that at
seeing
all.
it, but I don't really like attention either.
Well, I think, yeah, some people don't like the attention. But it doesn't make you feel good. Like I know your dad said it, but you never put on a watch or a chain or anything and felt like
put on a little G-Shock.
G-Shocks are dope though. I like G-Shock. But yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with not wearing jewelry.
Yeah, no jewelry, no chains.
Other than the yacht party, though, there's nothing. There's got to be something
man.
like a 4-wheeler or
honestly,
like,
man, just it's for the kids, bro.
You're a provider,
Like,
bro.
my pastor
You are a
told me-
provider. I know it.
He was like, bro, you got to vision your success with you in it. Like,
yeah.
Like I said, if it never happens till I'm 65, I'm perfectly cool with that.
Well,
You know
bro,
what I'm saying?
you know what's crazy? I just thought of this when you said it like that. If it happens at 65 and that saying of it's not the destination, it's the journey is true, which I think it is, and your journey just lasts until you're 65, doesn't that just make it so much like more, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you make it super, super fast, you lose that sense of like all that effort that it takes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people that get it super, super fast, it's like they don't know what what years of
And
work
then
is,
like,
or like, bro, kind of what I was trying to ask you before we started, bro. The nights that you're at home and you're like, I don't want to fucking do this shit anymore, or you got to wake up off of 2 hours of sleep to do your own thing, or like you're getting in a fight with your business partner, or just like anything that can happen that like kind of deters you from your path. You know what I mean? Like,
I just again, I try not to get discouraged.
yeah.
Like, I mean, shit do get tough. Like, don't it gets tough, man. Sometimes we cry about it. We'll put one in the air, whatever, have a few shots, but
Work on the solution.
work
Don't
on
worry
the
about the past,
solution,
though.
man.
Yeah.
You know, it's how do you fix it?
Yeah.
And how do you prevent it from happening again?
Right. Big problem solving. Problem solving. Man, I feel like sometimes it's so hard though to like think logically when there's so much shit. I'm sure you can attest as a business owner, like what we do is very different, right?
Yeah.
Like we manage like social media
But
stuff.
see, like, honestly, like on my tough days, it'd be some days where I don't feel like going in and just the phone will keep ringing. And it's like me having to tell a customer that I'm not closed, that I'm closed today, or me ignoring a
Will
customer's
make you
call,
like,
don't sit well with me.
yeah,
You know what I'm
it'll
saying?
kick you
So
into the mode,
it
make you
just
go to
kicks you
work.
in and throw on some Nipsey, throw on some Gotti. Now you're ready to trap or die. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this: what are some of your inspirations like outside of food? Obviously, Nipsey.
Yeah, Nipsey. And I don't know, man. I aspire to like generational wealth, man. Like,
Yeah,
you know, I
be the
want to
best person
leave
you can
my
be.
kids something. I want to leave my nieces and nephews something. Like that's very important to me.
Yeah. What uh what interests you more? Like, so obviously, I'm sure Wing Kyng you want to be forever, of course. But if it ever came to a point where it was like locations, or like you could sell out the locations and then like give all the money to your family, what would you lean more toward? Like, do you want to keep the Wing Kyng business around for 150 years,
Oh
or
yeah,
are
I'll
you
never
more worried?
sell. Like I gotta like if I sell, it's gonna be for some bees, man. 'Cause,
Oh
like
well, no, that's
you
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying though.
saying.
Like, if it ever, no, that's what I'm
But
saying though.
that's like I said, that's when I'm 65. You know what I'm
Who
saying? Like
knows what you'll
30 years.
think?
It's gonna take a lot
Yeah, who
to get
knows?
somebody to sign that check.
Oh,
So it's like,
one thing that's so it's so weird, man. It's like how much of I ask myself this all the time. How much can you even really prepare for because you don't know you don't know the outcome of the next step anyway.
oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I know it's important to like just worry about the next step forward, of course, but like at the same time, you do have to kind of plan. You've got to kind of have a plan of where you're going. You kind of got to have a structure of what you're trying to build.
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
It's really just a bunch of goals, man. Like
yeah,
every time you achieve a short term goal, set another three. You might not hit all three.
right.
You get 2 out of 3. So you got one left to work on. So just keep setting short goals. Like for me, and that mentality of 65 is
Yeah,
partially why it took 2 years to get out of the bagel shop.
right.
Because like if I had short term goals, I need X amount this month, X amount this month. I could have been found a building. But at the same time, it's like you just gotta prepare yourself and allow God to work.
Yeah.
Cause like before we got this location that we're moving into, I literally had a deal go cancel on me the Monday.
Oh, for something else.
Yeah, I was supposed to be moving on New Circle Road. We was trying to get some stuff worked out with the lease. That didn't go as planned.
Yeah.
I was devastated,
See,
bro.
that's the thing though, and I've said this so many times. It's so important to understand though that sometimes something not going the right way can open up so many other
So
things.
many doors.
So many things. But you can continue saying.
But
So
yeah, I was devastated. That was Monday, 5 o'clock. I got that information. Tuesday, I go to open the shop. I'm working. Chad emails me from Grayline.
yeah.
And he's like,
So
Red,
did you have to reach out to them and like,
nah,
hey,
not like he
oh
emailed me,
that's
and
cool.
it was like,
It just happened.
is this real? Like,
Yeah.
like he pretty much handpicked me, bro.
It fucking things end up working out in crazy ways, don't they?
12 hours after I got canceled, like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, I was like, that's God, man. Like, the
Oh
one I
wow.
thought was it wasn't it, and this is like, here, man, come here.
Yep.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy how that shit works out. But I'm honestly, and this is the cool thing. I bet this location just turns out to be better. You get what I'm saying? Isn't
It's
that wild, bro?
no
Isn't
question.
that wild, bro?
like there. I mean, I could have had the spot on New Circle Road, which New Circle's prime location,
Yeah.
but the difference is like I'm gonna have to draw you in over there at the gray line.
People are just walking by,
People's
walking by.
walking by.
Yeah.
Loudon's a very busy intersection. And gray line, they do their thing. Like
Oh yeah.
it's floods of people daily.
You just just spitballing here. You do you ever plan on doing anything like specialty nights?
Man, I was thinking of doing like a flavor of the month,
Okay.
and that would be like a discounted option.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I just got to get in there and see what the volume's like. 'Cause I
Yeah.
know like B Dubs got buy one get one on Thursdays.
Well, I was thinking, bro, I've always I've always thought of what dude, I'm a creative, so like I'm always just thinking of cool shit, right? What if you did like everybody on Sundays wears if you wear your jersey, you get 5% off.
I like that.
You know, stuff like that. Like I love when I was talking to my dad the other day, right? And kind of what I pitched to him, I was like, I would love, okay, everybody remembers Parquet.
Yeah,
Parquet. Imagine reopening like a shop, but every Friday people dress up as if they were in the 60s and like you can wear roller skates. And I'm just literally spitballing, but like I love shit like that. I love shit that brings people together. People can have a good time, but it's also not like stupid good time.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like shit that kind of means something. There's an image to it. You know what I mean? I think stuff like that'll be super
That
sick.
jersey nice though. I
Yeah,
like
it'll be
that.
cool.
I
It'll be
like
cool. You
that.
get like 5-10% off your wings if you wear your jersey. And then or like you could do 5% if you just wear a jersey, 10% if it's like a UK player. So I mean, you could go so many different ways with it, but
Yeah.
yeah, that stuff would be cool. And I'm excited for you for that reason because I think so much is gonna open or your eyes are gonna open in so many different ways once you're even there.
Yeah,
You know what I
and
mean?
that's another thing too. Like I get to feel like I get to get back in my creative mode.
Yeah, because it's
Like it's
yours.
just been grind for these last 2 years. I ain't
Yeah.
like I said, I came up with one sauce since the last time we met.
Yeah.
Because just my
There'll be
focus
so
has
many.
been elsewhere.
Yeah.
So now, I feel like the new shop, staff, freedom. Yeah.
Can we break it to him on here? Is that cool if we tell him about the sauce?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, so we're gonna be adding an Area 51 sauce to Wing Kyng.
Yes.
Yes, and
It's like an Alabama white sauce, white Alabama white barbecue.
we're gonna figure out a lot of the details and everything else here shortly. We're letting him kind of we all got a lot going on, so we're gonna let things settle and then we're gonna get the sauce up there. But yeah, we'll be looking forward to that. I'm super excited to give that to y'all. And hopefully whenever y'all go in there and try it, it's bomb.
And man, look, last time we offered for anybody to submit their own flavor. Nobody,
Yes.
nobody came through with nothing. So please give me some options. I would love to make a sauce for you.
We'll definitely. I guarantee you have somebody ask you this time.
I'm hoping, man.
We'll make sure somebody asks you. We'll
So
make sure somebody asks you.
I'm back creative again. So
Honestly, how open are you to like just having ideas in general? Because we can have people send you.
Man, I'm always open for ideas.
Yeah,
always. Like,
and I think you being in Gray Line Station, they're like kind of a creative area. Like the whole atmosphere is kind of like because it's a market. There's a lot of like home businesses or like people that are independent. So you get that like that comforting. You get what I'm saying? That community vibe. You get that community vibe. So I think there's a lot of opportunity for dope things in your shop.
Me and the Rise Up Pizza, which is right next door, we're trying to work on a special we can come up with so it can help both of us. He got the pizza, we got the wings. Try to do something like a Papa John's combo or something like that.
Oh, that'd be sick. Like if you see, you could definitely make that work, but I feel like it'd be hard to get orders out at the same time.
I mean, he got his times and I got mine. We just got to figure out
a way to
the
get
line of communication.
Right.
And I think,
you could definitely kill that.
Yeah, that's really something. It's a simple fix.
Yeah. Is there anything specific you want to tell people that are watching just from your side? We're not gonna wrap it up just yet, but anything specific that because you got a lot of fans, man. You got a lot of people that support you.
I first and foremost, man, thank you to everybody. Like I said, man, y'all like this was all an idea, man, and just moving to Southland watching the community uh, love
Build.
it,
Yeah.
build, uh, just the whole experience, man. Like, yeah, Southland was dope. I learned a lot, met a lot, even the customers.
Yeah.
You know, got the podcast connections. Like, thank you.
One thing we did talk a little bit about this prior to the podcast, but just for the people, maybe local, even if you're not local, but time and like I said, I'll just restart. I said this before the podcast. We have done something that a lot of people don't do, and it's just stayed consistent in doing something. Like we've been doing the podcast for a year and a half now. Wing King's at total time. What are you at?
Total time 6.
6 years. I
6
mean,
years.
dude, anybody that's watching this, if you've got an idea, if you've got a goal, I'm telling you right now, the one thing that's going to separate you from everybody that you know, maybe not everybody that you know, but majority of people is just sticking with something for an extended amount of time.
Yeah.
Because like shit might not always work out at the beginning, or you might have a lot of hardships, but you going through that and continuing to get through it is what's going to teach you so many lessons. It's what's going to, like I said, separate you from
Oh,
your
yeah.
peers. And yeah, I just want to say that because time will tell. Literally,
Time will
that's like one
tell.
thing I tell him all the time. Time will tell.
And it's huge too, man. Like, don't chase a dollar, chase a dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like your end goal is bigger than what's right now, like you can always go get your job, work graveyard shift anywhere,
Yeah.
and still do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But don't give up on your dream,
Never.
like dead ass, because it could turn into this.
What are some things I know when it comes to buying stuff? You said there wasn't really much other than a yacht party at 40, right?
That's it.
Experience wise, what is you want to take your kids to like Disney? Like what are
Oh
what
yeah,
are
man. I
some
mean, like I won't be the best father I can be. So whatever
yeah,
my daughter, she's damn, she's like about to turn 11 this year.
yeah.
So she might be too old for Disney. That's crazy. I started this when she was like 5.
Dude, unless I'm crazy, I don't think you ever are too old for Disney.
Somebody else said that.
I don't think you're ever too well, okay. Maybe if you've been like if you've been and then you want to go back, that no, I don't think you're ever
Right.
too old for Disney. I think it's just one of those things like such an experience. Like you can't get that experience anywhere else. That's why I think it's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
That and I'm also like a Disney like
But yeah, definitely, man. Whatever the kids is trying to do. Me personally, I'm a huge Jacksonville Jaguar,
oh, there you go.
Kansas Jayhawk. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get to both of them games
There you go.
before 2024.
You can get you some box seats.
Nah, man. Hopefully, I get box seats to UK, man. You know.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah,
That'd be sick.
yeah.
Football or basketball? Which one are you picking?
Man, I love UK football.
Football?
Yeah,
There
I
you
like
go.
UK basketball. I just love.
Well,
the
and you're also
Jayhawks.
kind of in the football.
Oh yeah,
Kinda in the
me and the
football
football
scene.
team, man. We've been turning up here lately, man. J Love, my boy, like I said, Dane, DeKale, Max.
Oh yeah, dude. UK, I mean, in the past few years, football has turned up.
Yeah,
They've gotten so much better. So much better. It's crazy. Cause I remember when I was a kid, bro, we were dog.
yeah. It
Yeah.
was.
It was
Yeah,
it was okay.
It
We
was
weren't
rough.
dog. We had a rough few years. We had a rough few years.
Yeah.
But you know, things have turned around. One thing that does suck though, and it's a trend, man. Do you know what the trend is?
What's
The
that?
first 4 games of every season, we win.
Oh yeah.
The first 4 to 5 games, we win
That's
every
'cause,
one.
you know, it's the cupcakes, man.
Oh, yeah,
Just
yeah,
filling it out.
No, but dude, it sucks because you're like, oh, this year you can't ever tell. You're like, this year's gonna be fucking different.
This year is gonna be different,
yeah,
man.
no.
Look, I'm gonna say it right here. I don't think anybody said it yet, but we will beat Alabama at Kroger Field this year.
Okay, let me ask you this: if you're so confident, and just to put this in history, would you do something at your shop if we beat Alabama?
If we beat Alabama, give me some suggestions. I don't know what I should do, and I probably might want to run it by my partner before I say too much.
Oh yeah. No. Like I said, we don't gotta say now, but
yeah,
but you should do
if
something.
we beat Alabama, you know what I'm saying? Wing Kyng got y'all.
We'll make something happen. What time? How much time do we have on the first one? 5 minutes. Like 10 more minutes. Oh yeah. Like how surreal it is, like the whole process.
Oh yeah, it is. Like I said, it's a real. I try to keep everything bottled up,
Yeah.
man.
Well,
'Cause
bro, this is like, so one thing that we try to do, this is your opportunity to do that. Like, this is your opportunity to thank the people, which you already did. But what I'm
yeah,
saying is like,
I think the already flexed. You know what I'm saying? That was my flex. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I
But
yeah, man, I'm sure it's so surreal.
it
Like,
is, bro.
it's
Like,
crazy. We were talking about this before the podcast. Uh, it's so cool that we had the conversation last year, a little over last year, and like we just can now see it literally in person.
oh yeah.
It's kind of wild to think about.
And look, man, thank you to my guy Tim. Like I said, I think we touched on it earlier in the podcast. We used to meet every Monday, seemed like, you know what I'm saying? And we just go over information and
Learned a lot.
learned a lot. And I took what I learned. He liked what I learned. And we made it happen. And
And here you are.
now we got a brick and mortar. And
There you go. Have
future
you
looks great.
have you ever talked to the Orange Building?
Nah,
No?
nah.
You
I ain't
should.
been in there since I was
Since
ordering wings from
years ago.
years
Yeah.
before DoorDash,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, you should definitely should, just to see.
Nah, look, the crazy thing, it's a spot right across the street from them.
But you don't want that one. You want the
Nah, I
orange
want
one.
theirs.
Yeah,
I
you want
want
the orange
theirs.
one. Yeah.
Man, if that's what you want to call it.
It's gonna be Wing Kyng.
Yeah.
Wing Kyng, baby. Oh, dude. That one, if you get that one, you should definitely make that home base for, obviously, like the two that you have are like home base.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like you should make that one like the Kentucky franchise. Or do you ever plan on franchising? Like, do you want to, the only thing that makes that difficult, and I'm not in food, so correct me if I'm wrong, but like you just lose that feeling of like what makes you so great and why people love you so much. You don't want to lose that by trying to franchise.
I agree with that. But I mean,
With the
realistically,
structure, the
yeah,
right
like
structure.
I said, manage systems, manage people. Like
Yeah, that's good.
once I get them sauces bottled,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, then that's universal. Right now I'm blending it,
Yeah.
which I can blend for my store, but I can't blend for the next.
For everybody's, yeah.
So once we get them in the bottle, ship them out, it's very easy to franchise.
Yeah.
Cook times, everything.
On that note, we'll throw up the website. Do you sell them online right now?
No, I
No?
stopped it.
Why?
The bottling process, man,
It's
health reasons. There's no nutritional information on it. And
Oh, does it have to if you ship them?
yeah, it's supposed to. So we just stopped it. I ran through like the first 100 bottles, and you was lucky if you got one.
I'll say this though. Once that becomes available, we will definitely we'll definitely promote that for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we're excited to get those sauces out. We're excited to get those sauces out, man. What are some sauces that you said earlier? You only added one sauce. Has there been? 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 You only